Alright, guys. I was cleaning in the other room, and since it's nice and quiet in the house, Spirit wanted me to go ahead and get some videos done. I got Tara Woodland Wardens, and this is about people that are living in despair right now, and why you think you can't move forward in living in despair. And this is not where I go and poke out exactly what you're doing and say, I don't know why you didn't do that, I don't know why you didn't do this. No. This is just us having a conversation of how you can move forward, how things can be done. I don't believe in being negative. I mean, what's the point? What is the point of being negative? What is the point, guys? At the end of the day, what does it really solve? Then you just sit there and you feel like you can't move. Then you just sit there and you just literally act like you can't move on anyway. So what's the point? That's what it's going. And then we got the devil to the hangman. Jeez. That's the opening thing. The devil to the hangman. So you're standing, you're being made to sit in a decision, and it's in the wrong energy, obviously. Alright, let's get the first three. Okay, we got 4 of arrows. Alright, the Fool in reverse. And the Hanged Warden came out again. The devil didn't come, thank goodness. Thank goodness the devil didn't come. And with these, you guys have listened to my stuff in the past. It literally is. This is what I do. Alright, 4 of arrows. Let's read about the 4 of arrows. I feel like every card means something. Everything means something. It does. Alright, we got 4 of arrows. And this is, there is a time for action and a time for rest. And now is the moment for the ladder. Turn inward and practice self-care. You'll emerge rejuvenated and ready to take on the world. Alright, well, you must take care of thyself, whatever is going on in your life. Then the Fool in reverse. Let's go on with the Fool in reverse. Alright. Alright, Justice. The Fool should be up here. There it is. Alright, the Fool reverse means you may have made mistakes in the past, but you are ready to cut your losses and move forward. There is no time like the present to learn from your mistakes and begin anew. Learn from your mistakes and begin anew. Then we got the Hanged Warden. Alright. Okay, this is upright. Alright. Alright. So this should be up here with the major arcanas. Strength, the Hermit, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Hanged Warden. And it's upright. You may be at a crossroads and unsure of what paths to take next. Perhaps it feels like danger approaches from all sides, and your only option is to curl up, hide by taking a step back and looking at your current situation from a different angle. You'll come to a deeper understanding of your past, present, and future. What you have perceived as danger can be a new opportunity, but if it is a threat, you can outsmart it by channeling the placid energy of the possum. Alright, so you're at a crossroads. And I've been called to read from the Bible today because the energy is really thick. And when I say thick, I mean the energy's thick as hell, y'all. The energy is like, wow. It has a lot of problems, this energy. Alright, we got here. Alright, we're going to read. Alright, I came to Jeremiah, so we're going to read from Jeremiah 51. Thus says the Lord, behold, I will stir up the spirit of a destroyer against Babylon, against the inhabitants of Chaldees, and I will send Babylon winnowers, and they shall winnow her, and they shall empty her land. When they come against her from every side on the day of trouble, let not the archer bend his bow, and let them stand in the coast of Mael. Spare not her young men, utterly destroyed all her hosts. They shall fall down, slain in the land of Chaldeans, and wounded in her streets. For Israel and Judah have not been forsaken. For their God, the Lord of hosts, by the land of Shadayan, is full of guilt against the Holy One of Israel. Flee from the midst of Babylon, let every man save his life, but not cut off her punishment, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. The requital he is rendering her. Babylon was a golden cup in the Lord's hand, making all the earth drunken. The nations drank from her wine, therefore the nations went mad. Suddenly Babylon has fallen and been broken. Wail for her. Take balm for her pain. Perhaps she may be healed. We will have healed Babylon, for she was not healed. Forsake her and let us go, each to his own country, for her judgment has reached up to heaven and has been lifted up even in the skies. The Lord has broken forth our vindication. Come, let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord our God. Alright. I don't know what that means for you, but it goes with these three cards. And I pulled out also this Moon Eye Oracle deck. I'm gonna do 3 cards here and read you those 3, and then one from here. And that's how this reading is going to go, because I found these. I like them. I think they kind of get at the heart of the problem, because we all have problems, guys. I have problems. I'm up here with other people's problems because God has helped me solve my problems. So I help God, okay? The silver. Alright, we got the silver with this bunch. So I'm going to read from the silver, and then we're going to do another round. Because I feel that people should just know. You should just know this kind of thing here. Alright. Alright. I wish it was bigger in here. I really do. But okay, that's there. Is the silver? Oh, it's just an arcana. Alright, let me read you from the silver. The girl, Countess. Okay, all these here. Okay, here we go. It's in the back. Okay, the silver. Let's read the silver. Who am I? I am the secret of the silver, and I belong to the moon in every phase, in every season. If I am live, they call me Mercury. Without me, no alchemy is possible, because only I keep opponents in power, representing the transmutation of the great work. I am the element that best binds to the gold of the sun to regenerate everything, what I offer. I give you constant stimulation to nourish your creativity, to give you the dynamic art of always being ready to ask yourself questions without settling for the answers and getting fixed on dogmas and absolute surgeries or certainties. I offer you the thread of mystery, the gaze into the world of the occult, the flash of intuition. What can you do? Practice the secret. The morning dew is also called the lining, living silver, the moon juice, water life. Droplets gather at dawn in every season. You could take advantage of them to get up early and glance into the balcony or the garden. One of the tip of the finger is enough to release the chakra of the third eye. Press the finger bathed in dew on your forehead. Thank the night and open yourself to the day. Wear silver jewelry on a ring on your left hand and a necklace. Feel fortunate, recognize your splendor, filled with positive energies of the entire day. Alright, so you should, the morning dew. Maybe the morning water you should start gathering. Maybe it'll help you out of this hangman position, what I'm gathering here. I'm trying to get to everybody's problems. And we'll do another round. It's nice and quiet. And I can get these videos out before I gotta start doing other stuff. Because there's always stuff when you move, guys. I get it. And honestly, when I was going through my heartbreak, I listened to so many people, it was ridiculous. I listened to all, people were, some of these readers were my psychiatrists. They were. Because I could not afford a psychiatrist and I was left for dead. So, I do these because I remember how I used to look forward when I was laying on my bed and didn't want to get out of bed. Of somebody to give me a kind word or something to give me hope. Alright, some of you feel like you lost your strength. I got strength in reverse. I got Page of Cups. Alright, you don't have strength. And then we have the Moon. That's a heavy combination. It's a heavy combination, guys. Oh my lord, is that a heavy combination? Alright, I already know you don't got strength in reverse, but we're just going to read from it anyways, okay? Alright, let's do strength in reverse. We got the Empress. Alright, hang on. Let's go with strength in reverse. I know it's in the major arcanas in the front. I know it's up here, y'all. I'm here for the little people that are really fighting to live another day. If you're fighting to live another day, this is your reading. A struggle is afoot, and you may feel like you are losing the upper hand. Do not be discouraged. Dig deep for the strength that lies within. That's what you're being called to do today. And then we got Page of Cups. Alright. And then the Moon. We're going to go with the Moon because it's up here. And I want to get as much of these self-helps I can. I call this my self-help section. I do. We're going to find the Moon. The Moon upright. Oh, my, yeah. I used to listen to lots of people that just talked for hours and really helped me. Alright, the Moon upright, yeah. You may be laying awake at night, unable to decipher your next move. When we're in the dark, we feel lost and alone. We sometimes tell ourselves lies to comfort ourselves or to prepare for the worst. Instead, remember the unknown doesn't have to be scary. Trust yourself and let your intuition be your guide. Sunrise may be hours away, but inspiration can strike you even in the dead of night. Inspiration. Maybe you're being inspired to do something. A project is always good to do when you're depressed. It really is. And then we got Page of Cups. That person may have left you, which I do feel that someone left you. That's why you're feeling this. That person may have left you, but that's their loss. It is. It is totally their loss, and it doesn't even matter anymore because they're out of your life. They're nothing. They are nothing. Who are they? Who are they? They're not there. You have your whole life ahead of you today. You do. You have your whole life ahead of you. Who are they? I mean, woe to him or her. Woe to them. Who cares anymore? And I know it's hard when you're in this state because I've been there and it's been taking me almost a year to heal, but I'm getting there. But this means you are curious and playful, and your friends admire your sense of humor. Bring your lightheartedness wherever you go. Your potential and charisma will take you far. There you go. Your friends admire your sense of humor. I mean, forget that person. I mean, who is he? Who is he that to wallow in your suffering? Who is he? Who is he or who is she? Because you know what? Suffering just brings out the best in us. And I will say that because suffering brought the best out of me. It really did. And then you got the 21st night. The Medicament. We'll read from this, and then I'm going to read you Bible verse because I liked to listen to the Bible when I was in my darkest hours. Oh yeah. Alright, this is the 21st night. Okay. I'm going to read from the 21st night. 11th, 19th, 22nd, so it's up here. Okay, the 21st night. Who am I? I am the moon that reshuffles the cards and knows how to cure the sorrowful souls. I practice a mysterious art of the cure. Wise ruler of the serpent's venom, with the correct dose of elements, I create the drug, but I prefer teaching illness prevention. The portrait of Gustav Klimt, dedicated, this is who I reveal who I see. The true portrait of Gustav Klimt, dedicated to the goddess of health, resembles me. With memory, I light up. Epidaurus, I see the sacred temple where Aegea was venerated, daughter of Asclepius, god of medicine. Her mother is Epione, she who knows the secrets for easing pain. A sinus reptile is coiled, gold in a bond around her arm. Sips the water of permanence from the cup. Well-being preserved is a question of homeostasis, and the Lady of Health always works to maintain the balance between the forces dynamic. My advice. The saying is well known, preventing the damage is better than cunning. But the culture that is called prevention is made of harmony between instinct and knowledge. and the steadfastness and attention. And you know, the funny thing about all this is I brought out one of my sketches that I drew many moons ago, like, God, a year ago. And it's a snake. The snake with the Garden of Eden thing. I brought that out. And for some reason, and I wanted to bring it out on the stream, I love art. I just love art. To me, art is wonderful. I rock with it. I rock with it all night long. Rock. Rock, rock, rock with it. Alright. Alright, now we're gonna read from Matthew 13. The same day Jesus went out to the house and sat beside the sea, and the great crowds gathered about him. He got into a boat and sat there, and the whole crowd stood on the beach. And he told them many things in the parable, saying, A sower went out to the sow. And he sowed some seeds, fell along the path, and the birds came and devoured them. So the other seeds fell on the rocky ground that had not much soil. And immediately they sprung up, since they had no depth of soil. But when the sun rose, that they were scorched. And since they had no root, they withered away. The other seeds fell upon thorns. The thorns grew up and choked them. The other seeds fell on good soil and brought forth grain, and some a hundredfold, some 60, some 30. He who has ears, let them hear. Then the disciples came and said to him, Why do you speak to them in parables? And he answered to them, To you it has been given to know the secrets of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it has not been given. For to him he will more be given, and he will have abundance. But from him who has not, even what has he will be taken away. This is why I speak to them in parables, because seeing they do not see, and hearing they do not hear, nor do they understand. With them indeed is fulfilled prophecy of Isaiah, which says, You shall indeed hear, but never understand, and you shall indeed see, but never perceive. For this people's heart has grown dull, and their ears heavy in hearing, and their eyes have closed, lest they shall perceive with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their hearts, and turn from me and heal them. But blessed are your ears, for they see, and only your ears, for they hear. Truly I say to you, many prophets and righteous men ignored to see what you see, and did not see it, and to hear what you hear, and did not hear it. So people that maybe I've got from this passage, because the Bible really gets down to things too. People have heard you, but they really haven't heard you. They have seen you, but they really haven't seen you. You were just kind of unseen for a while, is what I'm getting. And for people to truly not see you means they're not worthy of you. It does. And sometimes you have to truly let go. You must truly let go. And it's hard to truly let go. It really is. Because to truly let go in your heart and your soul is a lot. It truly is a lot. Because sometimes just the worst things have happened, and sometimes you feel like there's a point of no return, but there's a return back to your own grace. There might not be a return back to that person because you feel slighted, and you'll never see them that way again, and that's okay. That is truly, honest to God, that's okay. That is. I mean, what can you possibly do, you know? But I'm going to go ahead and get some clothes done. I'll see what else I see when I'm going through my house. There's just a lot of things I have around, but stay in there, stay tight, and practice the medicine of love. Give yourself love. Don't give yourself any more punishment than those tormentors have given you. Practice the medicine of love. And I'll see you in the next one. I don't know if it's going to be a self help or what it's going to be, but it's going to be something. And I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one.